It is humid out today. Well, today I had a half day at work because I had another follow-up doctor's appointment, and got another one in 2 more months. I was hoping not to have any doctor's appointments for November or December, but that fell through. I got to see Dr. Waspy November and Dr. West December. But that's okay. Might as well just have a doctor every month this year. That's the way this year's been. Well, today is Monday. Saturday, Seth got baptized, and JaDawna said something to Seth about the video that I had saved it because I have a YouTube account. Kind of just blew it, so I went ahead and told Kaylin today that I had a YouTube account and that there's going to be little videos like this. Of course, too, I'm starting to see a theme here coming out. Cigars. I was thinking today, and of course, too, I don't have my Bible out here with me, but I will later when I do some stuff. But I hope you all read it, get to know it, the stories that are in it. They're very good. They something I tried to share with Seth when I was showing him about mowing the yard. This is something that Kaylin has been on the riding mower, but I don't think she's really used a push mower. Not to be chauvinistic or anything, but working out in the yard, doing that kind of strenuous labor that's hot and kind of dangerous too, is something I don't believe a woman should have to do. If she's going to be providing, you know, food for you, the least you can do is do your male chauvinistic part and keeping up with the yard and house maintenance and car repair. But some women like to be out there. JaDawna wants to come out to mow, and you know, I can't really stop her, but you know, it's not something that I want her to have to do. I don't feel like as long as there is a man in the house, a woman should have to mow the yard. Unless he's the one that's in there doing all the cooking, cleaning, and then yeah, let her mow the yard. This is a Nica Libre. Ooh. 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 So got my V cut on it. Don't get loose out of it at the end. But about yard care, I remember telling Seth that one of the things I think about a lot while I am working in the yard, and it's hard work if you want to keep the yard nice, is about why we have to do it. And it all goes back to that Garden of Eden, where we sinned Was the sin actually the eating of the fruit, or the sin doing what we were told not to do, the disobedience? So I believe it is the act of disobedience, because there was no sin in the garden before then, and there was the fruit there. So I don't think there was anything wrong with the fruit. I think it was just our act of defiance and disobedience to what we were told not to do. And as punishment, we cursed the land. And in Genesis it tells how, the land did everything for us easily. It was self-taken care of. But now we have to toil for our food, and we have weeds because of that. So every time you pluck a dandelion, think the reason we're doing this is because of Adam and Eve, what our ancestors did. And honestly, don't blame them too badly, because others would have done the same thing, probably us. But that is why man is cursed to work the land, and why women are cursed with pain in childbirth, yet still have a desire for their man. So while mowing, that's a great time to use that time to be in prayer with God. It is a nice time to get a little exercise, but to sit back and contemplate on things that you've read, hopefully from the Bible and stuff. And one of the joys I have when mowing is when it happens in the spring and the magnolia blooms. Can't mow past the magnolia without stopping and sticking one of those big old blossoms up in your nose and taking a good whiff. I'm thinking that smell, wishing you could bottle it, but it's just here for a moment. Again, going back to the Bible, everything has its moment. And in Ecclesiastes, he seemed a little depressed when he was writing that. But there's a time for this, a time for that. But all in all, it's meaningless. I mean, my yard is being mowed now, but before it was my yard, somebody else mowed it. And after I'm gone, somebody else will take care of this land too. And if not, nature will take care of it, and it will just grow. So the point in keeping the yard nice is to keep your wife happy, but also it's a little escape for you. It's your quiet time to meditate, time to spend time with God in prayer. Thank God for the opportunity to be able to mow the yard. There's a lot of blessings that we have that we take for granted. I like to pay extra attention to the front yard, because that's the one everybody sees. Backyard, not so much. Just knock it down so it's so you can walk through it. But it's nice when it is pretty too. Good clean edge with the weed eater makes everything look nicer. And when it is god awful hot and humid, I will jump on that riding mower just to knock it down, just to get it over with and get it done. But when it's pleasant like today, of course I don't have to mow today because I'm trying to grow grass, and I do have little seedlings. But when it is a beautiful day, because of my heart and everything, the doctor would prefer that I push mow, which is fine. No, it's nothing to be in a rush for. This is, you can make it a time for worshiping God. Be aware of your surroundings. That's something that we have just gotten so in such a rush nowadays, to stop, walk through your yard, look down, find the weeds. I mean, nothing else. Get to know your land like that. See the little bugs. Never pass by a flower without stopping and smell it. Even allergy season, just take a pill for it. But there's so much beauty out there that we just overlook because we just get too busy sometimes. Like me. Look at me. I'm beautiful. Oh yeah, I've noticed that about Kaylin. She doesn't really smile. She bares her teeth. Where she got that from, I don't know. It must be her mama. I don't know. But she just does that. So, like I said, she knows today. So, everybody knows I'm doing this. Maybe Kaylin will want to have a sit down with me and tape it and save it. I don't know. It's gonna be cloudy. It's supposed to rain the rest of the week. I'm hoping that helps the grass. That's something else. You need rain. That's the way it's gonna be with life too. It's not always gonna be sunny days. You have to have the rain. You have to have the rain to let things grow. So everything went well for you, nice and smooth and easy, you wouldn't do any growing. Your roots would be shallow. Sometimes you just need a long rain to refresh yourself, to get closer to God. God's not always punishing you. There are consequences for stupidity, but God can use and work anything, for His good. You just open up and look. What is there to learn? Always try to self-improve. It's good to self-improve for yourself, to be a better man, be the man that God wants you to be. Don't do changes just for somebody else. For one thing, it won't work. You have to be willing to change for it to work. Nobody can make you do something before you're ready to do it. Like, there's been songs that JaDawna's wanted me to listen to that I just wasn't in the mood for. I just wasn't ready for yet. But then when I was in the right place to hear it, it's wonderful. I don't know why my mind just jumps. It just made me think. I don't know if y'all can. Yeah, I'm wearing a heart monitor right now. I might have to change it out. The adhesive is slipping on it. Had it on for a week. I got 3 more to go. Like that. So they can keep an eye on my AFib. I've recently torn up the yard, planted new seed. I've watered it for a week. Now it should be naturally rained on for a week, so I'm gonna get little sprouts. Yes, it's, again, the way life is. Front yard looks a little rough right now, and it's gonna look a little rough right now, but when it gets done, it's gonna be beautiful. It's that time of year where things start to fall away and die and harvest. It's a beautiful time of year. When the bugs start going away, you don't have to worry about those biting you and flying. Whew, that one was rough. I love my family. I love my life. I got a junky old red truck I'm very happy with. Things will last if you take care of them. And again, we are just a vapor in the wind. That is something that you all might not be doing now, but as you get older, you might, like I have. You become very reflective about things. And if there's something in your life that's bringing you down, just drop it. It's not worth it. Enjoy your time. Don't surround yourself with negative people. Watch a cartoon. Splash in a puddle. And when you get bored, throw a video of me up on. Watch me. I'll probably be smoking a cigar. Again, no rhyme or reason for these videos, just whatever comes to mind. Oh yes, why do you have 2 wedding rings on? So you know, this wedding ring that's on my right hand, I don't exactly remember the size, but these are the rings that JaDawna and I ordered before we got married. And when we got married and put them on, it seemed a little loose, like it was just a half size too big, and it kept wanting to fall off. So because they are stainless steel, can't really resize them, and they weren't too terribly expensive, so I ordered the next half size down and put that on. So I wear that as my wedding ring on my left hand, but on my right hand, on the ring finger, perfectly fits the ring I actually got married in. So now I have a reminder on both hands, no matter what I'm doing at work, and especially helpful at night when I was on second shift, to be able to look at my hand, and that was a reminder of why I was doing what I was doing. So if anybody ever wondered why I wear 2 wedding rings, one traditional, one is the original. I'm off the market, and I want to make sure people know about that. I'm very blessed and happy with my wife. Some men don't wear rings. They like to hide it. They like to be cads. They like to sneak around and cheat. Not me. If you got a good thing, a blessing from God, don't throw it away. Faithful, be honest, loving. You can be mad, you can be upset, but this is your partner. Treat them with the respect that they deserve, as a gift from God. Pray if you have an issue. Pray together. There's things you will screw up, and trust me, you will screw up. But there's nothing you can screw up so bad that God can't fix it. But you both got to be in the right mood, same place, and work on it because you're in this together because you made a vow. Just don't kill them. This is difficult. I might start using my computer, I guess, when I'm out here too, because I log all the cigars I smoke in the calendar, and I can't check my calendar when I'm doing this with my phone. I may have to bring that out. Won't that be boring too? Watch me just click away on the computer. One day you might see me in the garage doing this. Now when I'm in the garage doing this, it's usually because it's really raining outside or it's super cold. Well, when I'm in the garage and I can have the door kind of shut, that's when I can blow the smoke rings. Gotta have still air for that. I'll be able to take a deep breath. I'm old and out of shape. Shallow breaths, short puffs. No smoke. I know I posted Seth's baptism, and I'm sure there'll be things, if I'm still around for the wedding videos. I regret I don't have more of this stuff with Kaylin because I did not have such a nice phone, the technology or the signal strength to do this kind of stuff, or the knowledge to do this stuff when she got baptized or when she got married. Just got some pictures. There are mosquitos out here. Apparently, the cigar does not offend. So I don't want y'all to feel like they're showing favoritism for Seth. He's still living here at the moment. Got a job interview tomorrow. Don't know how that's going to work out. Again, don't know where God wants you or will lead you. And once He gets you there, if it's someplace you don't want to be, try to find out why you're there. So the quicker you find out what God wants you to do and you can do it, you can move on to something maybe that's a little bit more to your liking. Otherwise, He'll keep you there as long as He needs you till you figure it out. It's been a good day. I'm sure I'll think of something later that I want to say, but then just means I'll have another video to do later. So I'm nearing the 25-minute mark, so I think I'll say goodbye. Love you.